this computer. Uh, Hello, today we'll be presenting Cashflow. Sorry. Hello, today we'll be presenting Cashflow Compass. It's a web app that helps students and new grads cut through the noise of job offers by showing real-world impact of their salary, benefits, and location on their finances. By combining offer parsing, cost of living adjustments, and investment situations with AI-powered explanations, it makes career and financial decisions clear, visual, and easy to understand. So let's sign in. So all our sign in is handled by Supabase, and the user's email gets stored in the database. And then so once the user signs in, they can create a new upload of their job offer. And let's go ahead and do that. So as we can see, we can upload a PDF of our job offer. And basically, what it's doing under the hood is we start off with text extraction. So the PDF is processed to extract raw text, and the text is split into typically 9 to 10 chunks. We'll see this later in the logs, but how this is done is data extraction through LangChain. We extract info like the company, base salary, position, location, and benefits, as you can see. And then this extraction is performed by OpenAI's model. Um, and so how the retrieval augmented generation works is that we start with the embedding generation. Each text chunk is converted into vector embeddings, and these embeddings capture the semantic meaning of the text, and the embeddings are also stored in our Superbase for retrieval later. So how the retrieval system works is that we convert the user's question. So let's go to the chat feature. Um, as you can see, if we ask a question, um, what it's doing under the hood is um, it converts the user's question into an embedding, searches for the most semantically relevant chunk from the document, and retrieves these chunks to provide context for the AI's response. So as you can see, the entire processing time for everything under the hood took 20 seconds, which I would say is pretty solid for everything that's going on. And yeah, so once Gemini receives the user's question, so how the generation is working is basically the Gemini model receives the user's question, all the relevant document chunks from the retrieval step that we did before, and previously extracted structured data, and then it returns the financial analysis results. Um, the system uses Google Gemini's model to analyze the extracted job data, generate financial projections, provide insights about the offer, as we can see on the Insights tab. Um, let's click on the Insights tab, and then you can also compare against market rates down below and calculate cost of living adjustments. And that's it from the AI analysis.
All right, awesome. So on to the investment strategy section of the project. So once you've parsed the offer letter from Gemini or OpenAI, um, you can plug in which offer letter you want to analyze and create an investment strategy for first. So you start off with your monthly take-home payment, and you take out your monthly expense, which includes taxes, cost of living, needs, wants, and any other expenses that you have, like emergencies and so on. And once you take that out, you're left with your investment fund. And every month, you're left with a certain amount of money, which you can invest. And our tool allows you to generate a strategy specifically to target that investment amount. So our tool allows you to search up a stock or a ETF, choose a dollar amount, and add that to your portfolio. You can add multiple stocks. You can change the dollar amount if you want using those sliders. And as you scroll down, you get to see the risk analysis of each of the stocks that you've chosen. Um, and it'll generate a Monte Carlo simulation based risk analysis of your entire portfolio. So as you can see in this case, um, it'll generate charts that will show you your return over a long period of time. Like the first chart shows you the return over 30 years. The second chart shows you the probability distribution of your expected growth rate over 1 year. And the last chart shows you your growth rate over 1 year for each of your stocks. And yeah, that's it for your investment strategy.
All right, I'll be taking over the financial analysis part. So for our system, it takes that net income and then breaks it down with estimated taxes and other costs to show you your savings potential based on your location. Secondly, there are key insights that categorize findings such as positive, negative, neutral, which are just based on your financial goals. And then it also provides personalized recommendations based on AI suggestions for which we use Gemini, which is up to the user to use through our app. And it'll give you recommendations for maximizing your um, return from your investments. So for us, the main thing that was very important was to use the contextual analysis. We were using real location, real tax prices, what the average cost of living was in the city to make sure that the end user was getting the most accurate details. It would also give market comparisons against other benchmarks, and then it would suggest optimal investment strategies. So we did use AI for the analysis engine, and users can edit and um, convert analysis into investment scenarios. And so this completely changes the fact that this isn't just a simple job evaluation, but it actually helps um, users make data-driven decisions with confidence. Like in the previous one, if we change our annual return to 14%, which I will do here, it changes the 10-year plan, the 20-year plan, and the 30-year plan accordingly. You can expand that and then see how much your total portfolio is expected to grow by for for all three investment plans. And then here you can just switch between the different offers that you have from companies. I will shift it to Soham to talk about the comparison scenarios.
All right, awesome. So, comparison scenario is essentially a holistic overview of what we've covered so far. You can choose the different offer letters that you have, and you can compare them for their total compensation, for their investment strategy, and the financial analysis of the long-term growth. And you can compare them side to side, side by side, and decide which one you want to choose. We also offer our own AI-generated recommendation list, which which curates your best decision that we think that you should pick. And then also there's some small toolkits where you can add more scenarios if you need to, upload more job offers, and continue planning your investment if you feel like you can do a better job with certain offers. But yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.